What's up, everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of So It's You Here. I'm Jay.
I'm Craig.
Tiff.
And we are chugging along to try to get this year started. Everybody's trying to be excited for OTAs.
We're halfway there, though.
Yeah.
From the
Yeah, I
Super
think it's
Bowl
been 15
to
Sundays since Super Bowl. We got 15 Sundays until football.
So we're halfway. We're almost there.
We're trying. Honestly, if we can get to the point where it's like practice with pads, I think I'd be a little more. Because like right now, literally, nothing matters. Like we've had dudes at this point in time look like phenoms that ended up being absolute trash in real life.
Even when preseason started.
And I mean, Jamar Chase at this point in time in his rookie year. Jamar Chase at this point in time in his rookie year, they were saying he couldn't catch.
Yeah, and then the first week he went out and scored all those big touchdowns.
Yeah. So I mean, you're trying to care, like you know.
Talking about Daniel Jones' footwork.
Oh, it looked terrible. It was so slow. I mean, he's coming back from an injury. God, it was so slow. I'm like, I don't know. I don't want to judge him off of like, I don't like him because he played bad for us, but like, I don't know.
I don't trust him. That's what he used to do with y'all.
Exactly.
Good year.
Every time he plays well, it doesn't. And I felt like he was starting to fizzle out before he got hurt.
Yeah.
Like that offense was starting not to work, and he was starting to not play as well.
Oh, you just gotta hit him and hard. Yeah.
Well, he's a one-trick pony, so you get an offense that can run one scheme, and as soon as you figure out what this team's scheme is, now you know it.
Yeah.
And that's so like as soon as they find out what the trick they had to make him look good, everybody will stop.
And then he got hurt.
He can't change. He can't adjust. He can't read more than one read at a time.
But in fairness, when it was other people, they couldn't do anything. So at least he was running.
That is very true. Because Phillip Rivers, I mean, we were like, man, he's old and been out of football, but like he didn't look good.
Yeah, I mean,
it's not good.
He can't move.
Yeah,
He's like you have to be able to move off the ball these days.
Yeah,
and Daniel moves.
Yeah, I mean, he's got some athleticism. That's why this kid, if he doesn't get smoother and quicker with his foot, then yeah, that's
he's gonna be in trouble.
But we're not talking about anybody in the AFC today. Today we come to the NFC North.
To the north.
We're 3/4 of the way down in the NFC. We'll finish this up and then have the South and then get to the AFC. But this is an interesting division because it's a lot of high hopes, but glaring issues, I guess is the best way to put it.
Where will you start?
Biggest one I would say is probably the Vikings so far.
Okay.
Reason being is
they have Murray.
Well, they have Kyler Murray, but JJ McCarthy still hasn't like
progressed in anything right.
And then like you got Jettas, you still have Addison.
Well, with JJ, I feel like every time he's like, okay, because I have his my backup quarterback in fantasy, so I watched him. He get hurt.
Yeah.
So when he look, so then you see him struggling a little bit. It starts to work. He starts to get a rhythm. He starts to look good, and then he gets hurt, and he has to start over again.
I feel like that seems to be a trend with Minnesota. Like their quarterbacks get the hell beat out of them.
They don't believe in lying.
Well, they also this year from the draft, they went draft heavy with O-lines and some defense, a lot of defense.
Yeah,
well,
they should.
No, I mean they're always defensive focused. That defense is always on point.
Yeah.
So,
but I mean, it really comes down to because like. I don't know, I don't see JJ McCarthy getting back. It's too many injuries.
You think Murray
will get the
job?
I think Murray gets the job, and I think it comes down to whether he can perform.
I can see him looking good this year.
He's 5'9". Like
I think that was Wilson's problem.
Well, the thing is about his mobility because Russell Wilson fell off because he didn't have the mobility.
He couldn't get outside.
That's why
anymore.
So he gave him some space.
Yeah.
And
so if Kyler can still rotate out with the stars they have, it could be good. But we'll have to see. There's a reason Jacoby Brissett is starting in Arizona. I'm just saying. It's not like he got replaced by like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, you get pushed out. The guy that comes in is like, you know, Jordan Love is like, I mean, he's a playoff caliber quarterback.
Yeah.
It's Jacoby Brissett.
Well, I think they gave Murray plenty of chances.
Very true, but then that leads you to how well is he really going to help himself?
Remember they say O'Connell is a quarterback whisperer, supposedly.
Yeah. He whispered Carson.
Mm-hmm. They re-signed Carson too. Carson's still on the team.
Oh God, that's bad. People.
I mean,
Carson Wentz on that offense is atrocious.
Well,
the Vikings, they're the ones who look like the worst right now to me. Just because their not having a solid quarterback is honestly.
I will say having quarterback be the hole on your team is an issue.
Well, then you have the Lions, and I'm like, Goff is good,
but he just doesn't seem to be able to put
But
it
I
on.
don't think
When
he's
the
good enough.
team needs him to do it, he doesn't do it.
He can't clutch up when the big game.
Nah.
When the pressure's at its highest,
It's like Alex Smith.
he can't do it.
If the stars around him can make the plays, but when you start getting to them bigger games,
You
you got to make a play. And
Phil Rivers was like that.
Yeah.
We need this game, and
we need this drive, we need this play, we need this game, and it would just. And so if you can, again, just like Minnesota, if quarterback is your issue, you're not going to be able to do nothing.
Because you have to be able to score in this division.
And they've lost a lot.
Uh-huh.
I mean, they've still got a lot of talent. It's a very talented
and it's
team.
like no matter what, they still can't beat.
And they still can't beat the division, especially Green Bay.
No matter how bad Green Bay looked and how good they look.
I think
that's just LaFleur's coaching. LaFleur just hasn't coached that properly.
Well, yeah. I mean, Campbell seems like a good coach, but I don't know. He just, it seems like there's just something missing. It seems like it has to be a call. There's a reason McVay moved his ass to Detroit.
Oh, we know why that. Matthew Stafford was 10 times better than him.
So I wonder how many rings they'd have if Matthew Stafford was here for this team over the last 5 years.
Yeah.
Oh, this team?
Yeah.
Oh, they probably have at least one.
Yeah.
Repeat.
Possibly.
With the competition they've had over the last couple of years.
Well, sometimes he played. Campbell's a little too dangerous sometimes. Like,
and Matt would love.
You don't know when to kick
Campbell's boy.
Sometimes you gotta.
Matt would be like, "Oh, we're going to fourth down."
Why do we need a punter? Cut it.
Sometimes you need to play, and he's seen that happen. Yeah. Especially with golf.
Hey, he said it. You never know when we get back here, boys.
Yeah, he said, I don't think y'all understand how to get this so far.
Yeah.
It was with the NFC Championship, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was like, who knows if we could even get back to this. And it's been, I mean, they didn't make the playoffs last year. Yeah, Lions did not make the playoffs last year.
I don't think so.
Yeah. That can be demoralizing, and that could be it. Sometimes that moral hit in your head of we're not a playoff team. Sometimes some teams don't grow out of that.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, I know. I know.
All right. Green Bay. That's who we have to talk about. My brain was freezing on who we talked about.
I like the Bears.
Yeah. Well, I think we'll go Bears last because I think they're not the highest upright.
I thought I was helping you. So.
But Green Bay's having some issues.
I mean, most of it's just Jacobs.
Well, I mean, yeah.
That doesn't help.
Their defense fell apart when they lost Michael Parsons. Then they lose Rashawn Gary, who's their second best passer. So if this ACL either re-injures himself or just he's not quite right, that could be the end of their defense. And when their offense is not just Jordan Love. Jesus, I don't know where my brain went on that one. Justin
Herbert,
Love.
Maybe. I don't
Justin Love.
Justin Love. Just in case you need love.
Yeah.
But no, Jordan Love is not the kind of quarterback that's gonna all right, defense, sit this one out, we'll win without you. He's a responsive quarterback. As long as the defense is playing well, he plays well. If the defense starts stammering, he tends to overreact and make mistakes.
Yeah, he overcompensates.
Exactly. He's not one of the guys he gets at, oh God, I've got to win this, and it does not tend to go well.
Yeah.
So
was he banged up near the end?
Yeah, he all banged up by the end.
Didn't he get? Wasn't he hurt for a couple games?
I think he had hurt his shoulder.
Yeah, he was hurt for 3-4 games.
His shoulder, right?
We saw what Malik Willis. Who else we see going?
Okay, yeah. So
because that's how Malik ended up getting the Miami job was because of how he played when he wasn't in.
Mm-hmm.
He played really good.
Yeah.
But
Matt LaFleur is a coach quarterback.
Yeah, that's true. But I still don't know if I see him as a complete team. I didn't feel that confident in him at all last. No, I didn't feel that confident in them last year anyway. Micah kind of helped, but
the biggest reason was when it came down to it, and they needed those third and fourth downs. Some of the receivers, if you manned up Christian Watson and you took Romeo Dobbs away, remember Tucker Kraft got hurt early in the season. They had the other boy, so they had lost some pieces. They weren't converting when they needed to. That was their biggest thing.
Yeah.
So, no, I don't know. They're up in the air.
Well, I think that's
yeah.
And then I'm sorry, we almost missed that. Josh Jacobs going through a legal battle. Now I'm hearing he got let out, and they're not Charges are on hold.
But that don't mean he don't get in trouble.
You don't know how that is. You don't know what the NFL's doing.
I mean,
no, we do. Once you get that happens, you break into what code of conduct.
Like I said, they knew he was set up, and he still got in trouble.
And he still got suspended for 6
They knew she said
like it was dismissed because they found evidence that she lied.
She was lying,
and he still got suspended for 6 games.
Yeah. So
I don't.
But then they choose who they want to punish sometimes.
And when you're in a division like this, even if it's like a 3-game suspension, can they fade going 0-3? Yeah, exactly. I mean, in the NFC as a whole, not even just their division, because now you got to fight wild cards with really tough.
Chicago looked good last year.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's a tough division in itself. And then, okay, well, let's say we don't win the division because of a bad start because Jacobs is suspended. Well, we'll try to get in a wild card run. You got to fight with the teams that have rebuilt themselves in the South, the East, and the West.
He's talking about the East.
I'm not. The Saints. Tyler Shuck was winning towards the end of last year.
I'm talking about the East. Go ahead.
But you've got Philly and Dallas who are considered playoff teams. We're being considered a possible playoff team with what we've done, and Washington's considered a playoff team. You got 4 playoff teams in your division. There's at least 3 playoff teams in the West.
Yeah.
And there's maybe a playoff team or 2 out of the South. That's a lot to contend with. Carolina, the Bucks.
You don't think they can win without
Ruben Bain and all them? I think the Bucks could push. That's a play.
So you don't think they can win it all without him?
I think that makes their team really
fundamental. You remember that the South only had 1 team come out of there, right? Because they were all fucking 8 and 9.
Okay. New Orleans started looking better with Shuck. Tampa added more defense. They should be pretty all right. And the Panthers went to the playoffs. So
8 and 9.
Sound like Dallas to me.
Like I said, they could do it. They could all. I mean, all this could be for nothing, and they could end up winning the division.
I mean,
but
you've seen where somebody get hurt, and they're like, well, "What are they going to do about this player?" And then who's this guy?
It's running back.
So it's a running back.
Running backs come out of the woodwork to turn into stars.
Hey, you could also make it work by committee if you got the right people.
Yeah. So
we've seen that happen.
Now, their defense might have a hole or weakness. You know, they had a problem with the running game last year.
And now you've got to watch Micah. They couldn't stop the run last year. They were starting to have trouble stopping the run. You got to let Micah rehab, and you don't really have another pass rusher. And your secondary already wasn't that great.
So that might be a problem. But
I think if Green Bay struggles, it's going to be their defense not holding up and their offense trying to overcompensate. And like I said, we've seen when their offense tries to be we're going to win this game, it does not go well.
I think Love, he got
I also think he does, but they don't. They can't. They're not a high powering scoring offense. Like they get into it with Detroit or the Bears.
I don't know. They play different in their division. Their division games. I think they're
always tough. Yeah,
they're not like the East. I think they
I
play.
think the Bears are a piece or 2 away from running away with that division.
And even you say that, and Green Bay always like.
Hey,
year
the Bears showed us something last year.
Yeah.
Oh,
I really like that Thiemann pickup at safety. That kid from Oregon. He's a beast, and that defense adding a safety like that is a real big help because they were a little vulnerable downfield. They could get hit deep a little bit, but now they didn't lose Tremaine Edmonds. We ended up picking him up, and that is a big loss in the middle of the field. But I don't know. The Bears look really good.
It's a good year for defenders and things.
Yeah, and I feel like they kind of pluck some pieces to fill. And I think Caleb is going to just continue to get better. He does look genuinely good.
Yeah, and because this will be his third, right?
Yeah, third, yeah.
And I think he looked good last year where you forgot that he was a rookie the year before. Like, you did. It was like
we've seen
he didn't have the sophomore slump. He
looked, Well, his first year was, when your first year's a little rough, I think that you either grow from that or it's over anyway. Like
Eberflus effect.
Fuck Eberflus.
Oh, that guy's bad. That Bears team's was trash. Your defense was trash. Everywhere he goes is just trash. Yeah. Like, well, maybe he's not a head coach. Take over the defense. Oh man, this is.
Well, I'm glad now you know about Shane Bowen. He's the same.
Oh my God, yeah. Neither one of them need to be coaching the NFL. That is atrocious.
Not even consulting.
Not even coaching.
I'm serious.
I'm serious.
They gave him say what jerseys to wear.
When you get fired and your staff comes in with the same scheme and immediately have a better defense, Eberflus left and his staff took over and your defense got better. Shane Bowen got fired. our linebacker coach took over, and our defense got better. We're right because that's the thing about it. It's not even just that like, oh well, his scheme is trash. Other people took your scheme and did a better job with it.
Yeah.
Like, you're atrocious. You're just a bad coach. Like, it just is what it is.
But yeah, I mean, you're right. But I think, what's old boy's name? Coach for the Bears now. I forget his name. But you know what?
Ben Johnson.
Yeah, Ben Johnson. I think he really has. He knows how to corral a team.
Because that offense in Detroit was on the hills. Like, it still had some function, but it was not what it was when he was there.
Yeah.
That offense was unstoppable when Ben Johnson was.
Where did they trade DJ Moore to?
Buffalo, and he is apparently blowing them out of the water. They're so giddy about how good he's
yeah.
They're like, he's amazing. He's the fastest receiver we've ever had. He's the best hand we've ever had.
They weren't utilizing him. Yeah. And he's always been good.
He's a dog. Yeah.
That's going to be dangerous. They finally gave him a fucking weapon up there, but that's not.
We'll get to the
I'm talking about, like, yeah, but either way, I was talking about for the Bears, like Ben Johnson, I think they are poised to still, they could be the best team in this division.
Yeah. I mean, you got 3 reliable receivers, 2 really good tight ends, good running game.
And they're coached well.
They're coached very well.
So, like, I don't know. And they won last season. So
I mean, they look, yeah.
And I'm seeing more question marks with the other teams in the division.
I was wondering how they were going to handle the Lions, and they handled them.
Yeah.
So I was like,
And this is the best I've seen the Bears play the Packers ever.
Yeah.
They split, didn't they?
Yeah,
they split.
Yeah, they split. I think they beat him the second time.
Mm-hmm. That's the one where that's the one with the in the end zone or overtime. Right?
Yeah. That was absolutely ridiculous. I think it's going to be a tough division, but I don't know. I think the Bears are going to run away with this.
I think they're still going to be. I think that's what happened last year. 2 teams are going to win that division.
Yeah. Okay.
And I think the Lions will be close.
They get tired near the end, don't they?
They all like go in the sense where they get beat up.
They do tend to beat each other up.
That's one because remember Green Bay's outside, the Bears are outside, and but the Lions and Vikings are in the dome now. But the Vikings used to be outside.
You got to go through Detroit to get to them.
The Vikings are in the dome for a while.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. So because you can't play outside Minnesota.
One of the ones who their stadium caved in.
Yeah. The snow caused the
that was an old stadium.
Yeah.
So they've been.
They're new one. Yeah, but who? Because it's always outside Green Bay and the Bears. They play in that. That's hard hit.
That's tough.
Yeah,
that's tough play. But,
I mean, that's what makes it tough to play there, though, because you're out in the elements.
Frozen tundra.
Yeah.
Soldier fields.
See how long they stay there.
We'll see how long Soldier Field the thing.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, that's getting juicy.
Yeah, it's getting nasty. But hi Indiana. But anyway, well, I think that pretty much wraps up that division. I mean, that's gonna be a tough division. Yeah. There's gonna be fighting for that. And some of these teams that have holes that are making you really bite your lip, I think that could be tough for them.
Yeah, we won't really know until preseason, but
I don't know. You won't know until regular season preview. How many preseason Warriors? I've seen Washington be undefeated in the preseason and lose their first 5 games.
But you can tell though, should they really be like they end up hurting them later because they don't get rid of people they should get rid of.
That's true.
They don't see the flaws and things, and then they end up hurting them. Yeah. But I think sometimes you get people you're like, oh, that guy, I'm looking out for number 31.
Like, in that Jets game.
This Romo guy, you know, like
it's gonna be interesting.
I'm excited.
Y'all know my biggest thing. I don't want to jinx. I'm just waiting to get. We gotta get to the regular season.
I'm with you. With Dallas, as soon as I believe, that's when they gonna hurt me.
So I'm just gonna need to go ahead and wait till the regular season.
As soon as I'm like, you know
I
what?
don't believe.
This might be the year. Oh, he gets hurt every year.
Believe, Peter?
Like that man don't love you.
We'll see. You do. Y'all just don't understand. But all right, y'all. Tell us what y'all think about this division. I mean, I think we kind of know what we're doing, but
disagree.
If y'all think there's something we ain't seeing in one of these teams, go ahead, share them thoughts. Go ahead, like. Already said, comment, subscribe, hit us on X, hit us on Twitter, share, and we'll see y'all next time. All right, God bless.